Hello and welcome to my first Starcraft 2 gameplay commentary. I'm making this commentary because I have a few announcements, a few things I want to talk about, and also just because I've been playing Starcraft 2 lately and I really enjoy it. First off, I'm just gonna go over this is a 1v1 in Bronze League. I'm not super amazing at this game, so if you're like uber elite, give me tips. I am the blue Terran. I like to call it Terran even though it's Terran, just because T-E-R and R-A-N, Terran. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it works easier for me. I'm playing versus Protoss. Since the game is 29 minutes, I'm gonna just go ahead and double speed it. You know, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just make it a little shorter so we don't have to talk a lot. So, you know, if you're really good and you see mistakes I'm making, feel free to leave in the comments, message me, add me on Steam. It's all good. I'm on the top 4 of Bronze League right now, but, you know, jumps around a lot. I'm trying to beat it and get into Silver. Well, I guess the main reason I want to make this commentary is because I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be gone Thursday to Tuesday, maybe a little longer than that, because I'm going to my grandma's house for her 80th birthday party, and she lives in Washington and I live in California, so it's a little bit of a drive, you know. So I'll be gone Thursday to Thursday to Tuesday. I do plan on making kind of a StarCraft 2 vlog series thing. I don't know how into it I'm gonna get, but I do hope to make more StarCraft 2 commentaries. Not a lot because I'm not super amazing, but you know, just talk about my day and whatnot, like a vlog. Also, another thing, what the hell is this? Oh, never mind. I recently made a Facebook page, a StonedSpoon Facebook page, and you know, if you want to keep up with my montages, my editing, what I'm doing in real life, or just anything, you can go like that page and follow it, and you can see what I'm doing, and you also get sneak previews of montages that are coming up, or little edits I'm doing. You can also ask me questions there if you want to, so I'd appreciate some likes. You can like my page at YouTube or Facebook.com/StonedSpoon. It's pretty easy. Other than StarCraft, I do want you guys to know that StarCraft isn't the only game I have been playing as of late. I've been playing a lot of 4 Delta 1, which is a kind of like Modern Warfare 2 mod. It's got dedicated servers, field of view scaling, the whole kit and caboodle. It's really awesome. You should check it out. You do need the legit Steam version of Modern Warfare 2 though, but it's still really fun. So just search 4 Delta 1 and you'll find it. Other than 4 Delta 1, I'm playing a lot of COD 4. I scrim a lot. I'm trying to start my own scrim team thing with the clan. They were gracious enough to give me my own server. It's kind of the clan server, but I have control of it so we can scrim and whatnot. It's called Instrument of God, and it is it's a clan IOG. It's pretty easy to join, and they're all really friendly and nice. I'm trying to start a pro mod team, so if you're into pro mod, you should check out iogclan.net, because then we can scrim. I don't really have anything else important to talk about, so I guess I'm just gonna talk about what I'm doing in the game. Even though I'm a scrub, I might as well tell you what I'm doing and why. As you can see, I have 4 barracks, and right now I only have 1 starport, but I am building a second one. First starport, I want to, since I'm massing Marauders and Marines with that 4 barracks, I'm massing Marauders and Marines because I'm versus Protoss. You know what? Hold on, that's a little loud. It's just a little loud. That'll be good. Alright, anyway. Since I'm versus Protoss, I'm massing Marauders and Marines, and I like to always have a medevac with me to heal up and stuff just in case. So this is to spawn the medevacs quick, and then this one will eventually, when I stop being a noob, get a tech lab, and I like to study the one thing that gives my medevacs more energy. Right here, I'm trying to block his double expand. This is really my main target, the expand. I didn't even care about his army. As you can see, I did try to pick his army, but pretty much my whole army died. The only reason I went in there, I knew my army was going to die, but the only reason I went in there is because I wanted to take out him from getting a second expansion while I'm getting a third. So that'll give me a boost. Eventually, yeah, see, there we go. Pop down the tick lab. I'm kind of slow. My APMs aren't great. 8 PM, I'm at 27, so I'm still a scrub. Still a scrub. And, but I always like to research this one right here that gives the medevacs extra energy when they start. That kind of boosts the game up. You'll see now I am building more barracks, so I'm gonna have 8 barracks. I like to do that when I get 3 expansions, 3 solid expansions. I like to go with 8 barracks and 2 starports, because that is a lot. You'll see my marine and marauder just starts pumping out really big. It's a lot of them. I even get up to 200 supply in this game. Spoiler alert. Keeping my factory right here so I can have the vision, really solid vision, because it's a building, you know, it's not going to die right away. And I don't need a factory since I am only doing these things. Also right here, this is something I do personally. I know it's probably not the best idea, but I really like to double engineering bay. So that way while I'm massing marines and marauders, I can also fully upgrade them, so my army is at its maximum capacity. I do believe pretty soon here I try to get some picks on his minerals, because I know this is going to be running out soon and I want to get picks on it, so that I can get him down on his minerals. I do that pretty soon here. It looks like I'm organizing them right now. I'm kind of stupid and slow like that. Yeah, there we go. See, I get them in and then get these guys aside, move these guys in. These guys' only objective is to get in here and try to stop this and destroy this. And if I do remember right, they do plenty of good job. Stem pack right away since I got really high energy medevacs. Look at that, still full energy. Healing is really consistent, so I was able to take out his colossals. But he did have a second army, saved a couple. But luckily I was I don't know if it's macroing or microing, but I was doing my thingy-mabob, clicking the buttons and making these guys, so I still had a whole nother army saved up. I do believe this is where he tries to counterattack, if I remember right. I don't know, I could be wrong. But pretty soon here I know I'm gonna expand it again. As you can see, I'm studying a lot. It's because I have 2 of these. Also, I'm doing shit plating, like pure shit plating on the armory. Excuse me, because I'm only using medevacs, so I want them to at least have good armor when I'm flying around. What is this army for? Oh yeah, this is just where I start collecting an army. As you can see, I always wall in with my supply depots, like always. If I need another supply depot, it's going to the wall. I've seen some people that'll just be like, oh, it's late in the game, it doesn't matter, I'll just pile them somewhere. I don't know why, I have a pet peeve, no matter what, I'm always going to wall off with them. And I don't know, I see no point in not doing it. Yeah, so here, once again, I'm trying to take out his expansion here. But I do believe this army was big enough to do a lot more than just take out the expansion. Once I get rid of the expansion, try to get as many of those little probes as I can. When I come in here, you'll see I try to target these pylons. I'm doing that because there's a bunch of cannons around. And if I can get the pylons, I will get a group of cannons instead of just a cannon at a time. So I don't know, it works. But see, if there's a bunch of pylons like this, I'll just go straight for the cannon because obviously it won't work. My army right here is just messing his base up. This was fortunately big enough to do the necessary work. Although I did start to notice it was getting a little small here, backed up a little bit. Also, while I'm attacking his base, I'm still building more marauders and marines and medevacs. So they're coming out really quick. I always stem pack, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and concussion I just never forget. I'm not gonna try it. I always get those because, you know, it's better to have them. First off, I always go around and remove all the pylons. Gotta get that. Gotta get all the pylons because really these buildings, yeah, they're bad, but they're not really gonna work very well. He tries to run away with a probe and this thing, so I put one of my medevacs to follow him, and then I let these guys just kind of come in here and do work while I try to build another army to go scout. So these guys are going to go ahead and finish off this base for me. I pretty much just leave them here while I'm in here trying to, you know, upgrade shit. I don't know, I might have forgotten about that, but I know I am getting medevacs and lots of marines. I get up to 200 supply here, and then I go for a little adventure to go find him, while still keeping my eye on here because I don't want him to fly away. And make another expansion. I've also got an expansion going here. What I did is, since I'm not very good at macro, I believe that's what it is, so while I was fighting this big army, I built another I didn't have enough time to put down my mules, so I put down a bunch of mules at once, all on the gold. Once again, I send these guys over here because this is where I assume he went, and then I send these guys to move over here, and they found him, but unfortunately there wasn't enough here to take him out, so I have to get my 200 supply army. But oh yeah, and right here I load up some of them and I put them in the center. That worked out really well for me. I'm surprised I got that in, but I did. And then I bring over, this is where it's GG. Bring over my army, stem pack right away, try to take out as many probes as I can, and just storm the base. This is probably one of my better games. I got my APM up to 43. My best APM I've ever had was like 65, which is pretty good for a scrub. You know, I'm still in bronze. And that's game right there. At the end, I had 1, 2, 3 orbital commands, 1 regular, which I didn't end up doing anything with, and then a planetary right here on the gold. Usually if I expand to gold, I usually go planetary just because, and then I use the meals from the other one on the gold. Anyway, that's besides the point. Thanks for watching. I guess just as a quick little overview and reminder, they're gonna be gone for a while. Give me tips if you're super elite. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to make another one of these Starcraft videos on Tuesday. Just kind of give you a summary of what happened. Thanks for watching. See you later.